Boom! We are live. How is everybody doing today? I'm having a fabulous day. Thank you very much. Just let everybody know, Mark and I, this will be my second live today, but we're going to not do one at 2 o'clock. We're going to do another whole one at 6 p.m. tonight. Myself and Mark Loveliner will be back talking about the things of the day. We'll likely talk about the Iowa caucuses and all that stuff. It's going to be more political in nature, but we'll probably talk more about health too. And, you know, just so we can make sure that I'm not only just pissing off the fat people, that we're pissing off as many people as possible. We like to spread around as much of the argument as possible, right? So we just got done talking about one huge fat woman. Now we're going to talk about another huge fat woman. Circus fat woman size Tess Holliday gives life and diet advice. And yes, you read that correctly. Just for those of you that don't know, Tess Holliday is now on a low inflammation diet. From what I understand, she's talking about her lymphatic system being fucked up. And you know what fucks up your lymphatic system? Being fat as fuck. Lymphedema is about 90% caused by being very, very, very fat. And if you fucked up your lymphatic system, normally it's because you are fat as fuck. Reality exists. I'm sorry that people don't like to hear that. That it can actually be your fucking fault. Nobody ever wants to admit that. Like, it's your fault. It's absolutely your fault. Like, I mean, if you're fat as fuck and your lymphatic system starts fucking around, guess what? You did that shit. But we're just going to get right to it. Here's crazy. Looking crazy. And by the way, for those of you that are just saying, I would actually help Tess, Samira, anybody. And once again, to all of them, I would coach you 3 months for free, sign a non-disclosure agreement stating that I would never talk about it unless you talked about it, and I would help you change your lifestyle habits for 3 months on my dime, period. I have a long history of helping thousands of people. I myself have lost 100 pounds and kept it off for years now. We've probably coached 1,000, 1,500, maybe even 2,000 people from morbidly obese weights to healthier states. We have helped people with our supplements, which, by the way, I got to take my No Morbidity today. I forgot to take it earlier this morning. We have helped people with our supplements, tens of thousands of people, which, by the way, Alchemy and No Morbidity will both be in Sprouts as of next month. Very fucking excited. No Morbidity down. So Tess is on low carb. She's on low inflammation, low inflammatory. It's not really low carb from what I'm seeing. But we're going to talk about that. Wow, she looks old and tired. She does. And that's with a filter, by the way. By the way, that's with a filter. That's with a filter. The best deal Crazy would get. Yep, absolutely. Here we go. Here we go. She looks like she's in her 50s. She does. She does. I don't think she's not 40 yet. But anyway, here we go.
Excuse the sound of sizzling sausage in the background, but I have to tell you something that is truly...
She's gotten a lot more active on her social media ever since she realized she wasn't going to get hired to model anymore because she wasn't actually really a model, that she was just kind of like a shock statement that they would wheel out, you know, with a fucking forklift every now and then to fucking walk across the stage wearing a fucking dress that's not even actually fashion. So ever since she realized that she in fact was a model and is probably coming to the actual the reasoning that she never really was one. She was just a circus sideshow attraction, and the circus just happens to be the mainstream media now. Like, it used to be the circus was the circus. Now the circus is our mainstream media and Hollywood. That's the actual circus, and she's just one of the fat women in it. But she's been making a lot more content lately because, you know, bills need to get paid, and frankly, her food bill's got to be astronomical.
Going to change your brain.
She is going to change your brain. We're going to start this over just so I can fucking laugh a little bit.
Excuse the sound of sizzling sausage in the background, but I have to tell you something that is truly going to change your brain.
So Tess Holliday is going to say something so profound. She is, that it changes your brain. This woman is going to say something so profound, it's going to change your brain. looking like she's hungover and 50 fucking years old, like 15 years older than she is. And she's going to say something profound enough to change your brain.
We're well into January, and that means we are seeing people that are losing weight, doing weight loss things, moving their bodies.
As they fucking should be if they're fat as fuck. Everybody should be moving their body. That shouldn't be a New Year's resolution thing. That should be very much everybody does it every single fucking day. Moving your body, losing weight. I mean, what the fuck? You should be losing weight. Like, it should be a goal. Like, you're 450 fucking pounds. Seriously. Like, you should be losing weight. It should be the only goal you have right now.
Eating differently, and I want to tell you that none of that has anything to do with you.
It sure does, by the way. If you are still a fat fuck in 2024 and you are not trying to lose weight, it has everything to do with you. It means that you are still abusing yourself daily. You are still fat as fuck, not actually doing anything. You are letting yourself down. You are letting society down. You are letting the environment down. You are letting all people down because you are a disproportionate burden to society and the people around you. You just are. Like, I mean, reality fucking exists, and it has everything to do with you. If you are trying to ignore the plethora of people around you that are trying to get healthier because the worst thing in the world for you would possibly be to try to get healthier, you're a fucking mental patient. You're crazy. Of course it affects you. Of course you should think about it affecting you. Of course you should realize that you, in fact, should do the fucking same thing. Listening to some fucking person who clearly has mental issues, who has been self-harming for decades, who lies about having a restrictive fucking eating disorder, it really does involve you.
If that's something that you want to do, then I think it's wonderful.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
If it's something that you're not able to do, that's okay too.
No, it's not. If you're fat as fuck, lose fucking weight. You're a burden upon all of society, the healthcare system, your family, the planet, the environment. Lose fucking weight. Of course you should lose fucking weight. Of course, if you are self-harming, if you are as big as this fucking woman, if you eat the way this woman has eaten for the last 30 fucking years to remain this fucking big, you should lose fucking weight. You should get it the fuck off you. What the fuck is wrong? God damn.
There's been so many plus size and fat creators losing weight and changing their bodies. And
yes, so many fat creators losing weight and changing their bodies because you motherfuckers are dying. Because you fucking people die all the goddamn time. Because in just the last fucking year and a half, like 8 fat acceptance advocates have died under the age of 46. 8 or something like that. It's insane. That's only the ones we know about. Of course they're losing weight because they don't want to goddamn die. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, and this is a good point. Is she fucking putting a shot at Lizzo and Anna? Or, I mean, who knows? But clearly something.
I know people are mad, but at the end of the day, people need to...
I know people are mad. That's how crazy you fuckers are. You're mad at other people for getting healthy. You're mad at other people for what they decide to do with their fucking bodies. You people are insane. You should be taking this instead of being mad. You should take this as, you know what, this person's doing it. I should do it too. The people that are finally losing weight, finally trying to get fucking healthy, leaving the fat acceptance community, they should actually be seen as a good example now because they're no longer preaching about how gluttoning yourself on a daily fucking basis is awesome and slay queen slay. Of course you should follow them. Of course it has something to do with you. Of course you should follow their fucking lead and try to get healthier if you're 400 fucking pounds, 300 fucking pounds. If you're 200 pounds as a woman, try to get healthy. This woman's 450 pounds and she's about to give life advice about how you don't need to listen to that shit. Shut the fuck up. I've seen you waddle.
Do what they feel is best with their bodies, and nobody owes anybody anything. And
actually, everybody owes everybody health. Everybody owes everybody health. We have shared societal burden when it comes to health. We have shared societal burden when it comes to health and consumption. So absolutely, you motherfuckers owe society, the planet, the country health. You owe it to people. You definitely owe it to yourself, and you really owe it to your family. And if you have kids, you definitely owe your motherfucking kids health. If you can say you don't owe anybody health and you are a parent, maybe you should have given blowjobs instead of becoming a parent. I'm just saying, because if you feel you don't owe your child health, you're a shitty ass fucking parent. If you feel you don't owe your child health, like your health, their health, a healthy fucking lifestyle, if you feel you don't owe that to them, you are in fact a horrible fucking person and parent. Horrible.
I know how it can feel like a slap in the face and you feel so betrayed.
Oh, you feel so betrayed by somebody getting healthy. Think about the fucking psychoticness of that. How fucking psychotic is that? You're upset that somebody else is getting healthy. Like, how fucking demented and evil do you have to fucking be to be upset at somebody else for getting healthy? How fucking evil, how stupid and evil must you be?
Guess what? The only person in charge of your happiness is you.
True.
And to be honest, that is a beautiful, liberating thing. Let me check the sausage though. Okay, so I'm done with breakfast. This is my breakfast. It's like Greek yogurt, cheese.
It's way too much for her first meal, okay? Here's why. The chia seeds, blueberries, Greek yogurt, which looks to be at least a cup of Greek yogurt, depending on whether it has sugar or not. Plus the granola she's got on there. The granola is probably a couple hundred calories too. Just that bowl is probably somewhere around 300 to 400 calories. Then she's got what looks to be like 3 eggs and a bunch of hash browns. We're looking at so that's like an 800 calorie breakfast. That's a fucking shit ton of food. That is more than half of what she should likely take in on a given day for her fucking height. That is a fucking shit ton of food. Shit ton of food. And I don't know what she's talking about low inflammation because she's got granola on that motherfucker, and that granola is ultra processed food because it probably has added sugar on it, and that's inflammation. Reality exists.
Chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin, blueberries, blackberries, all the good stuff. Eggs, hash browns, tomatoes.
Eggs, hash browns, tomatoes. Who wants to bet that the eggs and hash browns were cooked in butter or fat? You know, tomatoes can be seen as an inflammatory food. The jury's still out because they're the nightshade family, blah, 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 but they can be seen as inflammatory also. But I guarantee you there's fucking oils in there and shit like that too. This is a lot of fucking food. And she's eating carbohydrates first thing in the morning and has the flavor of sweet first thing in the morning. And for somebody that very clearly gluttons themselves on a daily basis, that is not suggested. I do suggest that if you are going to eat carbohydrates and or something sweet at all, the carbohydrates should come from starchy vegetables, potatoes, sweet potato, parsnips, rice. That should be eaten by your evening meal and on, in portion. 1 portion size at your evening meal. And then if you are hungry still later and you want something sweet, have a piece of fruit later. And even what she has without the fucking sugar-laden granola would be okay as a later thing. Like, this is basically what she's got going on here. This is basically still too big of a breakfast because it should just be the eggs and tomatoes. She'd be just fine. Especially if she drank the water she's supposed to drink, which she should be drinking somewhere around 180 to 200 ounces of fluid a day, just because, you know, if she would finally lose all the weight and be done, she would probably be drinking about a gallon to 150 ounces of water in a day. But since she's fucking enormous, she probably needs at least 200 ounces of water in a day. But she should probably just stick with the eggs and the tomatoes. The hash browns, the carbohydrates can wait till her evening meal. The blueberries and the other fruit and the yogurt can wait till her evening. And how old is she? I think she's like 38 or 39, something like that. But that's why this is going to make her hungry 2 hours later.
Anti-inflammatory things for me. So,
Oh, wait. Anti-inflammatory. That's right. Tess Holliday's on an anti-inflammatory diet. She's on a diet. As a newsflash, you know how to fight your inflammation off? Stop being a fat fuck. Yeah, because when you're fat, you're in an inflammatory state. You see, when you're fat, as old fat cells die and new fat cells are made to replace those, they choke out other fat cells. And those other fat cells, as they die, are eaten up by what's called macrophages in your body. Your body sends out macrophages. And then it releases things, it breaks it down into elements such as TNFA, IL-1, IL-6. These are called cytokines. These are highly inflammatory, high inflammatory things that are in your body. So she's in a constant state of inflammation. Like, you can see her, how inflamed she is. And God, she just takes up the whole fucking camera. Jesus Christ.
we're using Bowie's plates and bowls. I don't want to, whatever. And here's Bowie's. This is his breakfast: hash browns, boiled eggs, sausage, blackberry strawberries.
That's actually a decent breakfast for her child.
You know how to feed your body best. No.
You do not know how to feed your body best. You don't know shit. If you're Tess Holliday, you don't know shit. If you're a 400-pound person, 300-pound person, you don't know shit. And if you actually do know shit, you aren't listening to that shit. You know how I know? Because you're fucking 400 fucking pounds. That's how I know. If you do know shit, you literally are not fucking listening, because you know how to feed your body is coming from a 450-pound woman's fucking mouth. This woman's giving life and diet advice. That's like fucking comedy. Like, how can you people just not be laughing? This woman is giving life and diet advice. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I swear I thought she was punking me when I fucking first got this. I was like, is that AI? I mean, holy fuck.
Nobody else. Listen to your body.
Yeah, listen to your body. Yeah, because that's gotten you so well so far. Listen to your body, Tess. You listen to your body. Are you fucking kidding me? When did this, like, her, Anna O'Brien, all these people, when did people, like, you know, that are completely fucking up their own fucking health and lives, when did it become a good thing for these folk to start giving other people life and diet advice? This woman is giving life and diet advice. This woman would actually go down the street faster if she rolled herself than if she ran. And she's giving life and diet advice. Crazy.
It feels good for your body. Honor.
Oh, make sure it feels good too, because that's not the fucking problem. That you are literally face fucking yourself consistently every single fucking day with the shit that makes you feel good, that you like. That's not the problem at all. That's not why you can't even see your own fucking private parts for the last 20 fucking years. That's not it at all. Like, if the only time this woman has actually seen her vagina is if there's a fucking mirror on the goddamn floor and she's giving people life advice.
That. Don't pay attention to everybody else and the background noise. And just remember that everybody else is fighting a battle that you know nothing about. And it's a lot easier to
Stop fucking talking with your mouth full.
judge people than it is just to heal yourself.
How do you think you've healed yourself? Like, she says it's like, it's just much easier just to heal yourself. When the fuck are you going to get to that, bitch? Like, because I don't even understand. Like, when are you going to get to doing the shit you're talking about? You know what's good for your body. Really? How'd that work out for you the first 38 years of your goddamn life? Are you not on a diet now because you need to be on low inflammation? Like, how is that a real thing? Do you realize that you fucking, like, do they not play this shit back to themselves before they fucking put it out? Like, I don't have that option. I just do it live. You're just fucking, like, you did this shit.
You love.
In fucking sane. Literally, just in fucking sane. I mean, totally fucking crazy. Totally fucking crazy. You know, she, like, her, Anna, these people, like, here's what you should do. You should honor this of your body. You should listen to your body. Shut the fuck up. If I intuitively ate, I would intuitively eat a pizza, a 6-pack of beer, and fucking probably some fucking M&Ms every goddamn day. What the fuck's wrong with you people? Unreal. 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 Like, I'll take Q&A, but I just don't even understand how we're here. Like, literally, a woman the size of a circus fucking fat woman has just told everybody what they should do about their body, that they should listen to their body. They know best. You know best. You know best, you heroin addict, that you need heroin. Listen to your body. The fuck? The fuck? That's insane. I mean, you listen to your body. You should listen to your body. She got put onto an anti-inflammatory diet. It's not like she was just like, you know, I think I'll try a diet now, because that wouldn't fucking be, like, unreal. Just fucking unbelievable. Anyway, I'll take some Q&A. Oh, this is a good one. She did a video not too long ago about going to Taco Bell at 2 a.m. after going out drinking. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. People with anorexia don't eat on camera, and they don't eat that much, Tess. Again, she's literally eating on camera. Eating on camera. It's fucking crazy. People with anorexia do not do that. If I intuitively ate and listened to what my body wants, a whole Domino's pan pizza will be gone. Exactly. Exactly. Mary Mazza, first it was her eating the entire cake from the center, and now talking with a mouthful of food, right? Alan, how many calories do you think that breakfast was, and how many calories should someone her size eat a day? Well, that's a little bit involved. How many calories was it? I would say that the bowl with the granola and the chia and the yogurt and the berries and the fruit, that was probably about 350 to 400 calories. She just doesn't realize it because the granola is probably way more caloric than what she thought it was. And then the eggs were were 3, then you had the hash browns another 3. So she's probably looking at anywhere from 700 to 1,000 calories just sitting there. That is more than half for food. If Tess Holliday wanted to get down to the weight that she should likely be at in order to, I don't know, live past 40 or 45, she should likely eat between, to start off with, because she is, again, fucking huge. I would start her off, if she was my client, somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500 calories is a range. Never eat less than 2,000. Never eat more than 2,500. Go for daily walks. Get at least 200 ounces of fluid in a day. Make sure you're getting 6 to 8 hours of sleep. We'll be checking in on the sleep quality on a daily basis for a little while. We will be having her eat all protein. Like she would have just, instead of doing the hash browns, tomatoes, and the eggs, and then the other shit, we would have her just have maybe like two more eggs. So that would have been about a 500 calorie breakfast. Boom, 500 calorie breakfast gets her started. Lunch, no snack. No snack. Snacking is for people that aren't fat as fuck, by the way. Snacking is for athletes that need to fuel activity. Snacking is a way for you to eat extra calories because you want them. You do not need to snack. Fill yourself up on fucking water, motherfuckers. But her her noon meal would be probably a salad with some steak on it. So steak salad, so protein, healthy fat, and non-starchy vegetables. Then for evening, we would have her have maybe that portion of hash browns, a piece of chicken or piece of steak, and then the tomatoes. And then in the evening, she could likely have the granola and stuff like that. So that would be around 2,000 calories. And then once we got her down to around the 325 pound range, so like 125 pounds from now, we would probably have her then shift to 1,500 to 2,000 calories in a day, along with daily activity, everything like that. And then once she got down into the 225 pound range, we would have her shift down to the no less than 1,300 to no more than 1,700 calories, so she could get down to about 160 to 170 pounds, which is still, for her height, morbidly obese. That's no shit. That's literally that's the procedure, and it would leave her still likely morbidly obese. You know? After years, by the way. But great question. Thank you very much. And if any of you need help with that sort of thing, by the way, here is how to get onto our app. And here's a 3-month special and a 6-month special for coaching. We are probably going to be running a deal on the 6-month coaching here soon. And we are going to be getting rid of that one too. We just got rid of our year coaching packages. We'll probably be getting rid of our 6-month coaching packages too. The way that works, if you get the 6-month coaching package, like if the people that last week got the year coaching package, if after the year they would still want more coaching, we would honor that price and go forward, but we're not doing any more year memberships for any new people. So, can I ask your opinion on popcorn is for snacks? I eat plain popcorn. I just really like it. We have popcorn, not this month because we're doing beef, beans, and rice for the entire month. That's all we're having. Beef, beans, rice, and different sauces and salsas and stuff like that. But we do popcorn at least once or twice a week here. And sometimes we'll make it like a spicier flavor. Sometimes we'll make it like more savory, stuff like that. So, but I don't mind it as long as it's still eaten in like a portion. You shouldn't gorge on it to the point where you're stuffed. And just like maybe once a week, just for pleasure. Why not? Isn't granola soaked in sugar syrup type thing? Yeah, yeah. That's exactly my point by this. Fill up with water, motherfucker. A shirt, please. That's a good idea, too. That's a good idea. I got to get on the apparel. I got to talk to Mark about that. We'll be talking more very soon. I'm behind on the stream. This isn't a circus lady. She is the circus tent. Ooh, savage. Cat and Philly. Alan, if you had just 5 minutes to speak to Tess to her face to face, what would you say? I would probably. I mean, like that's a really good question. I'd be like, look, I understand that you probably hate my guts, and I understand why, because people that you're told the truth about themselves often don't like the messenger, especially when the messenger swears a lot and is mean. Because I get it. Trust me, I get it, right? But then I'd also say, but you can't argue with the facts that you are physically encumbered, you should lose weight, and here's how the advice I give you, that you can take this or leave this. And I would still offer to say to her, I would absolutely coach you through these steps for 3 months for free and sign a non-disclosure agreement. So I would no longer talk about you, and I would never bring up coaching you unless you brought it up yourself. And I would just go, no, that's what I would do. Basically what I've said here already. I mean, because here's the thing, I don't beg for clients either. Like, I'm not going to convince you that I'm your coach for you, right? Because I'm not the type of coach that, I'm the type of coach where the people need to be ready to be coached. I'm the type of coach where people need to be like serious about it. I'm not going to hold your fucking hand. I'm going to treat you like a goddamn adult, and I'm going to give you different skills to help build different habits to build you a healthier lifestyle. I'm not going to be fucking holding your hand. I'm not going to be ass patting you. I'm also going to be making sure that you aren't extra hard on yourself. Like if I think that people, and this happens a lot, I mean, shit, by month 3, the homework for at least 2 weeks is to tell me something awesome about yourself, because you're rebuilding in your mind the mind frame you need to actually get healthy and lose the weight and keep it off, Great question now. Cooking up a ribeye for lunch and cooking up a ribeye and a salad for lunch. Nomo is helping with the snacking habit. I got back into it. Yeah, love it. Cinnamon on popcorn is amazing. I've tried it. It's delish. Delish. And do you think that they'll try to use organ transplants for people like Tess to German-made to take hold here? I don't understand the German-made. I don't understand. I don't get it. But I don't know. I don't think. Frankly, Tess Holliday should not be if she would need an organ replacement, an organ transplant, she should not be a viable person to get one or give one. Frankly, there's no way she's healthy. No way. Fighting, regaining, and finally getting back on track. I was initially 250, down to 196. Everybody congratulate that woman. That's a big fucking change. Congratulations. You're outstanding. I know you're not a therapist, but do you incorporate some of that mental well-being stuff? I mean, it depends on what you mean by mental well-being. Like, I tell clients all the time they should absolutely talk to a therapist, because I'm definitely not one. But I also try to make sure that people speak highly of themselves and try to understand that they're trying to save their own life, and that has to come from a place of positivity. Like, you have to understand what you fucked up and then try to change it. And you should be proud of yourself that you're trying to change it. The only morbidly obese people that I have any kind of beef with is the people that don't want to change and try to say that they shouldn't have to change. If you are morbidly obese and you are trying to lose weight, I am your motherfucker. I am your biggest fucking fan. I will help you. I'm just not going to bullshit you or lie to you. That's just shit I refuse to do. So. Hi, Alan. I just found your channel and you're hilarious. Thank you very much. I recently lost 40 pounds, all on my own, no longer obese. That's fucking goddamn awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Everybody congratulate Murphy Slurp. Nice name, Murphy Slurp. Do you think the BOPA will go after the universities that don't want obese people to donate their bodies to science? Pretty sure they exclude morbidly obese people. I don't think that body positivity is going to be going after many people anymore. I think body positivity overshot its wad, basically, to be graphic. But I don't think they have the stroke that they didn't have the stroke that they thought they had, but I don't think that they have the stroke that they think they have. Just because you've got some of these woke ass fucking cities making laws about fat phobia and bullshit, that's not the vast majority of people, and that's definitely not society. We all know that people understand you shouldn't be fat as fuck. We all know it's shameful. You're fat shaming people by saying it's shameful. Well, it's fucking shameful. You're telling me you're 400 pounds and you're not ashamed of it? Are we pretending like Tess Holliday should not be ashamed at how she has treated her body? in her lifetime. She should be happy with this. Like she should be neutral or happy about it. Like neutral or happy, like kind of needs, non-negatives about how you've treated your body. I'm like neutral about how I've treated my body in my lifetime. I was fat as fuck for a while. I'm in great shape now, and I was in great shape before, but I was fat as fuck for a while. So I'm kind of neutral at how I've treated my body. But to be neutral or happy while you're still fucking fat as fuck is delusional. It's mental illness, Anyway. Alan, did you see that Amberlyn Reed thinks she only needs to lose 1.9 pounds before February to be on track to lose 10 pounds this month? In other words, she's taking, 500 pounds. You should be losing, 4 pounds a week. Something like that for a little while. She's just pathetic. I don't even know what else to say. But listen, guys, I'm going to get going because I'm going to cook lunch for my... Oh, wait, hang on. I'm 196 and I'm mortified with my regain. I was 135. You got this shit. Stay at it. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Probably not. Social media is not his thing. And all right, guys. So it is now. We're half hour in. I'm going to go. We'll be back at 6 p.m. Myself and Mark will be upsetting everybody. So join us back then. Thank you very much for joining. God damn.